The sun emits ultraviolet rays as it shines. Some of these rays are reflected by the skin, while others are diffused and absorbed by the cells in your body, triggering a reaction that results, among other things, in tanning. There are two types of ultraviolet rays, UVA and UVB. UVB rays are the most dangerous in the short term. They're the ones that bring out a tan, but they're also the ones that cause sunburn. UVA rays are fearsome too. They penetrate deeper into your skin, reaching the epidermis. So while they don't leave visible marks, they can generate skin cancers, and they cause skin aging. How to protect yourself properly? The best way to protect yourself against the sun is to wear covering clothing and stay in the shade. But that's not always possible. So, to protect yourself against UVA and UVB rays, it's imperative to use effective sunscreen. It should be generously applied 30 minutes before exposure and then reapplied every 2 hours. Sunscreen. To pick the right sunscreen, you should know that there are two types of sunscreens to filter UV rays: chemical filters and mineral filters. Chemical filters penetrate the epidermis and absorb the UV rays, so that they are not absorbed by your skin. Mineral filters do not penetrate the epidermis. They lie on the skin surface and reflect UV rays. SPF index. Another thing to consider when choosing sunscreen is the SPF, or sun protection factor. The protection factor expresses a ratio between how much time it takes for sunburn to occur with no sunscreen compared to with sunscreen on. For example, for someone who would get sunburnt in 5 minutes if they had no sunscreen on, with SPF 30 protection, the sunburn occurs after 30 times 5 minutes, that is 150 minutes. For SPF 50, it would therefore be 250 minutes. How to choose the right sunscreen? Several factors influence the choice of sun protection factor. Your type of skin, how sensitive it is to the sun, intensity of exposure. UV rays are more intense between 12 noon and 2 p.m., for instance, and at high altitudes in the mountains or in the tropics. The presence of water or perspiration reduces sun protection. The different types of skin are called phototypes. Here are the recommendations for each. Phototypes 1 and 2 have skin that doesn't tan and gets sunburnt quickly. Phototypes 3 and 4 tan gradually, and sunburn occurs after longer exposure. Phototypes 5 and 6 rarely get sunburnt, but it is still recommended to apply sunscreen. While sunburns are indeed rare for these skin types, it's still important to remember to protect yourself from UVA rays because although they might not leave visible marks in the short term, they induce skin aging in the long term and cause irreversible damage. Just because your skin is naturally tanned or becomes tanned after sun exposure doesn't mean that UV rays, UVA rays in particular, don't penetrate it. So it's essential to always use sun protection that's suitable for your skin type and level of exposure. For this, there are different formats of sunscreen, and it's up to each individual to find the one that suits them best.